I do it too. I've had a flu. I've had like a really bad flu.
Thanks
It's been
so much
weird.
for meeting me, Rob.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Typical Skeptic podcast. I have one of my favorite guests with me. All my guests are my guests, but like I met to meet this woman in person. She flew over the whole way from Ireland over to the United States this summer for the Full Disclosure Now conference. That is Kerianne Noonan, also known as the Pleiadian Child or Soma Arah. She's a lifelong intuitive, multidimensional seer and contact experiencer whose guidance is deeply connected to Pleiadian consciousness. Since childhood, Carol has received psychic impressions, remote viewed multidimensional realms, and communicated with higher dimensional beings. Her work focuses on spiritual awakening, starseed activation, trauma clearing, and decoding energetic patterns on both the personal and planetary levels. Carol is known for her compassionate yet direct style of intuitive readings, helping people understand their soul path and navigate timelines with clarity. Her website is somaarah.love, where she offers readings, courses, and Pleiadian guided teachings. Today, she joins us for a live reading session, plus full spectrum check-in on cosmic energies, ET activity, and the larger conspiracy topics that we love to talk about. So with all that said, I'd like to give her a big warm welcome back to the show. Soma, thank you so much for coming back on. How are you?
I'm really well, Rob, and thank you so much for having me back. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm just delighted to be able to connect with you again. You know, I love doing your shows. I really love them, and I love doing the readings.
Yeah, I do too. I love when you come on. You know, this is going to be a fun show. What's been going on? What have you been kind of tapping into lately, or what have you been? You know, what's going on in your world?
Well, I am really charging full steam ahead with my Cosmic Starseed Academy, and we have 3 sessions a week. We have a Wednesday, which is paid on the Substack. So for monthly subscribers, which is around €7, €8, I do Pleiadian teachings, and then on the Saturday and Sunday, those 2 Saturday and Sunday groups are free, completely free. And there on both of those groups, I channel the Pleiadians, specifically Ashtar. And I've been channeling or connected to them since I was a child, specifically Ashtar and the Pleiadian Collective. And I'm looking to really grow the Cosmic Starseed Academy much more in 2026 and ongoing. So I will be adding a lot of things to it. There are lots of freebies. You can come and subscribe to Substack, Soma Arah. All of my other platforms are heavily censored and shadow banned and targeted at the moment. And I just recently, I lost 600 subscribers to my YouTube within seconds. They were gone. And that was after doing a Jeff Mara podcast recently. So yeah, I've got a lot going on. And I'm also channeling for personal readings for people. And my website is somaarah.love. So I have lots going on. And this year is really exciting. It's very a full steam ahead energy for so many of the starseeds. And when I channel, these days they often come in with new information in every channeling. So I am doing my best to keep up with that and the new information that's coming forth. They keep talking about 6 months, which is June this year, 2026. And so they don't often do predictions, although they've started to do them more and more. And of course, they did predict the landing in Miami. And that was either 2, 3, or 4 weeks previous to the landing in the mall in Miami, in Florida. And that is recorded. I like to record everything because I like proof of what they're saying. And yeah, so that's on YouTube still, surprisingly. That wasn't taken down. But I've had many videos taken down. Some I don't even bother putting up. Like I did one recently with Kerianne MacDonald, where I was interviewing her, and she was doing a lot of health information. I didn't put that onto YouTube. That is only on my Substack. So if you guys want to see my uncensored work and interviews and channeling, go to Substack Soma Arah, which is free to join, or you've got paid tiers as well. So that's kind of what I've got going on. What about you?
Same. I've got a little bit of a flu right now. I haven't been feeling too good, but I've been kind of, pushing forward and still doing interviews. I had a big interview with Carrie Cassidy and Gene Decode that did really well. It got like 18,000 views on Rumble, and it got like 13,000 views on YouTube. I don't know how it got so many, but it really did, So I guess that got me some exposure. And I'm kind of just, kind of push forward and fight for disclosure and, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, censoring hasn't been as bad this year, not yet at least, but I'm sure it will, I still haven't got my first YouTube channel back yet, so I don't know, but I'm building the new one, so but did you have fun this year in Florida when you came to the United States?
I did. It was just amazing, Rob. The whole experience, being in Florida and the sun coming from Ireland, which is very cold. And I don't like the cold at all, but I do love Ireland. It's my ancestors' land. But yeah, Florida was really amazing, and the conference and everything. I know there was, it was just amazing, the whole thing. So I'm looking forward to doing more conferences in the future, both online and in person. It's very difficult in Ireland, and I was actually just thinking this today because America is so big, and in comparison to Ireland. And there's so many conferences in America, which is amazing. But I'm in Ireland, and I don't think there is one conference at all. So, yeah. So that's
I think
such a shame.
The Bases project, right? The Bases had Miles had a conference over in London, or over that in the UK, I think, recently.
He did, yeah, and that went really well. Yeah, I was speaking to him actually on the phone, and he was saying that went really well. And my friend was there, Julia Ankerhaven, and yeah, it went really well. It really well. I was delighted for him, and he's been doing great work for a long time. And yeah, and I did watch your video with Carrie Cassidy. I really enjoyed that. It was lovely to see her on your show.
Yeah, she comes on a lot. She's come on like 3, 4, 5 times now. And the same with Gene Decode. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I've been doing a lot of stuff with Indigo Angel. Me and Indigo Angel have been teaming up, and we interview a lot of people. So I like her a lot. And she's really cool. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was saying this. So guys, if you want a reading, put your name in the chat. We can start with the readings. And would you rather do some? Would you rather sorry, I can't even think. Would you rather put channel for people, or would whatever people want, like or like reading wise, or however you want to do it?
Well, I think I would like to start with doing a live channeling with the Pleiadians and specifically Ashtar, and then maybe reading.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay, so I'll just take a few minutes to step into that energy. Oh. Can you hear that noise, Rob?
Yeah, it seems like there's like some kind of interference.
Okay. I'll just see maybe if I can do anything about it at my end. No, I've nothing else running.
Oh, she went off. So, oh yeah. By the way, guys, I see Raw Castaldo's in the chat. We'll have Raw will be on tonight. I still have to make the link for that. So anybody that sees this now, I'll be doing a show with Raw tonight at like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern. One of those two. I have to run outside, and it's saying it's 17 degrees right now here in Pittsburgh, and I have to walk far after this. I have to go somewhere and run an errand real quick. I can't avoid it. And then I have to make the link for the Raw show. But that's definitely tonight, guys. We're doing that for sure, I wish I didn't have to go out in the cold, But thanks, Tiffany, for what you did for me. I appreciate it. That was really nice. Tiffany sent me some wool socks, I'll just say it, it was nice. And she sent me these. I'm just going to show you guys while we're waiting for Soma. Where's it at here? Let me see. I have a mess here. Tiffany sent me these. See, I got them right here, Tiffany. Tiffany sent me these nice fingerless gloves, for when I walk and stuff like that. So, yeah, thanks, guys, Tiffany. So big shout out to Tiffany. I got the socks on right now too, So thank you. Yeah, they're comfortable. Ross said I just bought wool socks. Yeah, dude. But dude, check out these gloves, man. These gloves are legit. They're just right at the fingertips is where they go off. These are perfect for like East Coast weather, like Pittsburgh, like East Coast New York weather. I know you know about that, Raw. Hey, Soma. We're getting interference. I don't know what that is, Soma. I really don't. That's not on my end. I know that for sure.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I think I pressed the button by mistake there. But here I am. So I might just take a few minutes to step into channeling mode.
Okay.
We are delighted to be here, joining you. This is a new era, a new dawn, and we are showing up in new ways, via technology, with the assistance of many channelers, in a very modern way, using technology. And this is very exciting for us to be here, to be able to do this in these times. We welcome any questions that any viewers have this evening for us, and in the personal readings. We are never far from Soma and not part of her work and her readings. We are here to assist humanity in ascension process, but we want to strongly emphasize and remind you that we are not here to save you. We are here to assist in your process of ascension, which affects us and the whole universe. It affects everything. The ascension process is not limited to Earth, and we look forward to you. When we say you, we mean humanity as a collective, as a whole. And this includes Soma, always. We never exclude her from our channelings, and sometimes when we are speaking, sometimes our messages are directly for her and the collective. But we are here to assist you in your ascension process of stepping into a new crystalline human being. We are not here to save you from the negative agendas. You are the creators in control of your own reality. And it is up to you to step forward. It is up to you to manifest. It is up to you to create to change, to grow, to adapt, to learn, to rediscover yourselves, to rediscover the true history of your planet, of yourselves as a collective, of who you are, why you're there or why you're here, what your missions are, where you're from. It is up to you, being the starseeds, to create the new earth. So we will pause there and allow for questions and readings.
Wow. Okay. I'll ask the first question. This was from Kerianne Hanlin, and she says, let me see here. She says she would like a reading. She says, can you ask Soma or the Pleiadians if they have if she has a connection to the Irma star race? Her name is Kerianne Hanlin from Australia.
Her energy feels very familiar to Soma. Either their paths have crossed or connected in the past or the future. Dream big. Dream big. You are very blessed in abundance, in connections, in manifesting, in creating. Choose your dreams wisely. There is a much light coming into you. We can confirm that you are connected to many star systems, many star seeds, many positive, loving alien races, or light beings, as sometimes we are known, or sometimes we are known as light beings. You are connected to everything in the cosmos. It is not limited to us. And you do have a connection to us. You also have a connection to Sirius and Andromedan. And Rob also is connected to Andromedan.
Wow.
Rob, you have Italian connections?
Yeah, when my dad was Lebanese and my mom's Greek and Italian. Yeah, I do.
We know.
That's cool.
You are far greater than you. For Carrie has the ability to go further in her life than she is aware of. As are you, Rob. We will allow Soma to pull some cards for Carrie, and if Carrie has any other questions for us.
Yeah, go ahead, put your questions in the chat, Carrie. And while she's going to pull some cards for you if you have a question. And yeah, that's great.
Okay, so Carrie has a very strong connection to Mother Mary and Jesus energy. Carrie Carrie. You've had several lifetimes where you have lived. Your energy is very strong, very high level soul energy. You've had several lifetimes where you've lived on where you've come in from other different star systems, the Pleiades. what Soma's finding interesting lately is that we have said that there are several of you that have, several thousand of you that have had lifetime on Mars, which Soma finds very interesting. That the stars, specifically the starseeds, have had a lifetime. The vast majority of them have had a lifetime on Mars, as well as Atlantis. She's known about this in Atlantis for some time, but the new information recently during a personal reading was that this person had had a lifetime on Mars and then came to the Earth directly from Mars to have a lifetime on Earth. And Carrie is the same. Carrie has had a lifetime on Mars. And Egypt, when Egypt was being built, the pyramids and the Sphinx, and you are deeply connected. There are some stomach issues that need to be cleared or cleaned up. The cards, Carrie, are positive change, new beginnings. There is music. There's music in you or around you, meaning that you either have the ability to sing or there's music there. You have music ability. And there's water around you. I'm seeing wells or space or like a gathering of clean water, like a well or a stream. Not so much a stream, but more of a well. So have a look at water to do, and the stomach. Try and cleanse with water, with clean water, with natural clean water. Mother Mary, nurture yourself. You have a very strong connection to Mary Magdalene and Jesus energy. Freedom. This card represents you, and it's very much about the energy of the freedom. And not consenting to so many things. It's this card of sovereignty. If there was a card for sovereignty, this would be it. And these cards were made by Doreen Virtue well before we were very familiar with the word sovereignty. So, freedom and the moon. You're very connected to the moon and the tides and the seasons and the stars and astrology. Is there any questions, Carrie?
She just wanted a general reading, she said.
Okay. Well, I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Yeah. I'll go to the next person. We got a couple people who requested readings. This is from Jules 99, and that's a beautiful lady, Jules. And she says, I would love a reading. I like your picture, Jules.
Oh, I feel like Jules is on a journey of discovery, self-discovery, and I feel that there are things in her past that feel a little bit dark to me. That's not what I mean. Is I'm seeing an image of a man or a relationship that the with darkness around him, which could just, it doesn't, I'm not talking about negative spirit or negative energy. I just feel that this person themselves was not a good match for her, and some personality traits that weren't very nice, or yeah. So can you just clarify that, Jules? And while I step into more of a Pleiadian channeling for you.
Can you confirm that, Jules? Or if you're
it feels like a bad relationship. That's kind of what I'm getting in the past.
She hasn't responded yet. She said yes, my ex-husband.
Okay. new beginnings, new choices, new decisions, new pathways. I feel that you've really opened up spiritually. And I just see you walking the spiritual path. I'm also seeing fire around you. I'm not sure if you're a fiery character or if it's a physical fire. But it's like a shamanic fire, not a fire. It's like a shamanic fire in the center of a circle, or on land, like a little fire, shamanic fire. Cleansing would be good. Try and do, if you're able, try and do a little fire ceremony. I feel that you're quite a fiery spirit as well. Astrology, interest in astrology. I see you. I was seeing you being on the phone. But interestingly, that's what it is. Okay, thanks. That's funny. So they're showing me, because I'm seeing you being on the phone. It's not a modern phone. It's a landline that we used to have back in the 80s with the wire. You know, that kind of coil of wire on the landline. I'm seeing you being on that. And I was asking, what is that? Because we don't have those anymore anywhere, mostly. So, and they were saying that you've got the ability to channel, which is interesting. Telepathic ability, mediumship ability, psychic awareness, psychic ability, psychic intuitiveness, ability to do tarot and cards. You're really opening up to your own. And I do see children around you. I don't know if you have children or if they're yours or a sister or brother. And I do feel you've got siblings as well. Also, I'm getting water sign. I don't know if you're an Aquarius but I'm seeing water being around you. Some energy clearing on your throat that needs to be cleared, that will help with your spiritual awareness, and it will help with communication, both in the physical and the spirit, whether it's Auntie Nellie or the Pleiadians. I do see that you've got, thank you, connections to Pleiadians and ability to channel energy. There's also a cobra energy with you in terms of an animal spirit guide, which is very good, very positive. And cobra becomes hypnotized through sound, through frequency, through energy. That represents, when that shows up for someone, that represents a very empathic person, because you're very sensitive to energy, just like the snake, just like the cobra. The cobra is kind of the king of snakes. So it's not just a snake, it's a king of the snakes. So it when I see that, I know that the person is very empathic, very sensitive to energy and sound and frequency and color. Any questions, Jules?
Let me see if she has any questions. Jules, if you have any questions, go ahead, put them in the chat now.
And Jules, you're very connected to the Seven Sisters, the Pleiadians, the Seven Sisters.
She said yes. Well, she said water sign, yes, Scorpio or Virgo and sidereal. She said.
That would be the fire as well. Yeah, a lot of fire there. And you're also connected to Leo the Lion or the Sphinx, which is connected to Leo the Lion. So there's a strong Egyptian connection, past life going back there as well. Each time I'm on your podcast, Rob, I seem to get much deeper into the readings and more information for people every time.
Yeah, I know you do really good. Like, for real. Like, you're really able to tap in.
Yeah, this is not something new for me. I've been doing this since I was a child. So there's I've been at this a long time. I'm 51.
You're really good at it, though, Soma. You're really good. You're next level. Like I can tell you're able to tap into people. You're able to like yeah, yeah. I'll get to the next person there because I guess um yeah you're amazing. I was trying to man the chat at the same time. I was like you know. So this is Willard, and he says, "Can you give me a general reading, clarity of me and my abilities, past life abilities, and this life abilities, and my family in New York will want me to." I don't know what he means there, but I mean, I guess he's just whatever comes up. I guess like a general reading.
Self-love, self-love, self-love. There's, I feel like there's a lot of challenges for you now and ahead, and I if you want to, I see that there's something, or I see you might not like what I'm going to say, Willard, but I feel that your energy is very familiar to me as well. So I don't know if I've met you in the past, um, or you're coming in the future. But I feel a strong familiarity with you. Like I recognize your energy, and I feel that there are several things that need clearing. And if you'd like to fast track, I would recommend someone close to you, someone who does the shamanic work to really kind of remove some of the energies. Um, Self-love is needed, self-nurturing, self-value, self-worth, all of those self-assertiveness. I feel that you really need to love yourself a whole lot more. Self-sabotage is there as well, which I know I have had. I also get self-sabotage as well sometimes. So there's none of that is a judgment. It's just we all Earth is like a school, although it is a prison planet. It is also like a school, and all of us, without exception, have stuff that we need to clear, whether it's in the past, present, or future. Whatever work we're doing, whether we are a channel or whether we are whoever we are, we're here for a reason, and part of that is to clear our stuff in order to move forward with ascension that's connected. So the more challenged we are, the stronger we can become, the more abilities we have. So I see that you've had a very difficult life, lots of challenges, lots of I just see a lot of negative thoughts around you. And I feel that the shamanic healing or the shamanic influence, that not just healing, maybe it's a vision quest, or maybe it's a shamanic journey, or maybe it's drumming, or maybe it's a fire, or a sweat lodge, but the shamanic way would really help you to kind of detox, not just internally but externally, and not just with food but with energies. So that's really what I would like to say. And you're welcome to come and get a reading with me as well. I feel that you need more support around you. Yeah, I feel a sadness. Like I really want to kind of just pick you up and give you a big hug and surround you in a lot of pink love, frequency, energy. I feel that you're very hard on yourself as well, a lot of self-judgment, which I have that as well at times, and I just really want to see you step into the frequency of love and nothing else, just the frequency of love, which is measurable, and anything that can be measured can be stepped into or created.
I love that. I love that for Willard. Maybe he needs your guidance. I would say so. You should reach out to her for a reading, Willard. Honestly,
That's great timing, Rob. Let me add that I do have half price for January. I think we've got another 10 days for January. So if anyone listening or watching or having a reading now would like a more in-depth, it's half price for January, which is a great offer. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's yeah. And when can they just sign up on your website, somaarah.love?
Yes. Yeah. You can have a look at my website. It's all my readings are listed there. You can email me at the Pleiadian Child at hotmail.com. You can also send me, you can also subscribe to my Substack. I do have free and paid tiers. But if you'd like a reading, just email me.
I love that. Okay, now we go to the next person. The next person is Joyful Jennifer. She says, and thank you for donating, Jennifer. She says, hey, Rob, I'd love a reading. I'm 2,487 years young. I don't know exactly. Maybe she means because of her past reincarnations and stuff like that, I guess.
Okay, let's see for Jennifer. Jennifer, do you have any more specific questions? I do see that you've got, you're very funny. You've got a very funny sense of humor, very cheerful. You kind of hide behind it, or not hide behind it, but you use it as a tool to cope, which is, a really great ability to be able to do, is to tap into humor when you're not feeling so funny, but Jennifer, where are you? You're also good at seeing the other person's point of view and stepping into other people's shoes. I am often able to connect with people from all different sorts of walks of life, from homeless people to very wealthy people, because I because I'm able to see, other people's or feel other people's kind of shoes and where they're at. I don't mean physical shoes, I mean energetically. So you're very psychic. You don't like nonsense, and you're very direct. You've got the birth, growth, fertility is normally to do with personal growth. It's not normally to do with birth, the physical birth of children. So there's new beginnings coming for you. But I do feel that you do have children around you. And can you understand the name Matthew? That's interesting. That came in very clear there. Oh, okay. There's things you need to let go from past, whether it's relationships or and that includes people that are now in spirit, letting go of the grief of loss, of I don't know why, but betrayal. I'm hearing the word betrayal in the past. So there's not anything to worry about, but let go of painful memories and situations. Is there any, Joyful Jennifer, do you have anything more that you'd like to say or share?
She says Kuan Yin is helping her many betrayals, she says.
Great. And this card is actually Kuan Yin. So
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, isn't it?
Holy shit, that's amazing. Like that's
You're also very gifted, very psychic, very connected to the sun, strong healing ability with you. Past lives are very interesting. I see I'm seeing an image of a belly dancer type in environment or country, so very Eastern energy. Not sure if it's Turkey or very old Eastern energy. Very esoteric as well. So I yeah, very esoteric. I
she said something about belly. She said belly dancer. She said she loves to dance.
This is a past life. This is a past life, and it's not really about belly dancing. Although you could take that message two ways. What I'm seeing is more. When I saw the belly dancer, it was not really about the belly dancer. It was more to do with with the Eastern energy of going back in history, possibly Turkey or somewhere like that, where was a past life where you would have had a lot of freedom in that lifetime, a lot of freedom to move, and you were the very opposite of being restricted. Yeah. Rob, there's big opportunities coming your way. Very positive, very expansive. I just see the path ahead of you really opening up to being able to reach many more people.
For real?
For real.
Wow. Holy shit, that's amazing. Like wow. Well, okay. I'll move to the next person. So this is a younger guy. This is little Cam. He says he just turned 24. He says glad he's young. He thanks for donating, little Cam, and yeah, he said he'd make a reading. Oh, she went out. Oh. I was gonna say maybe we should end the show here, but I don't want to end the show here just yet because there's still three people who still want readings. There's little Cam, Diamond Specs who donated, and then Silcola wants a reading. So hopefully she comes back. We'll wait a couple minutes, and then if she doesn't come back, I'll go. And then because I still have a flu, guys. I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good at all. I'm and I got to go out in this weather. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun at all. Yeah. And I still got to make the link for the Rock Castaldo show tonight too. I got to do all that stuff. Thanks, Jennifer. Sakola says eat raw garlic. That's a good idea, right? Part of me just wants to sleep. I've been finding myself taking naps during the middle of the day, and I've been getting enough sleep, But like part of me's like, I just want to like I'll get like really tired and I'll feel like I have to take a nap. Like I was talking to my friend this morning on the phone my friend Stephanie, Marvel Bliss, if she's watching, shout out to Stephanie. And I told her, I was like, man, I got to get off the phone. Like something's just like, or maybe I was texting, I can't remember, but I was so tired. I was like, I just get so tired and I have to just like lay down automatically. Like, it's like my body's telling me to sleep or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. It's really weird. Okay. Hey, Soma.
Hi, Rob.
They're
I'm
definitely
sorry.
interfering.
I know, but thankfully it's not as bad as it normally is. So
yeah. We got 3 more people who wanted readings. We got Little Cams, Diamond Specs, and Sokola. But if you're able to, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Lovely. So, okay. So let's go with
whatever you feel is best.
Well, let's start with little Cam.
Yeah, his name's
little
Cam.
Cam. So, this little Cam is okay. Okay. So little Cam is interesting. I see a great interest in spirituality and things opening up for him. Inquisitive nature, very inquisitive. I'm going to do the cards here. Do you have any specific questions, Cam? Oh. Let's see, this card fell out. Which represents a female energy around you. It could be a relationship, but not necessarily. It could also be a mum or sister, or also a friend. But it just represents a beautiful feminine energy around you. And I actually feel that you're very balanced with the male and female energy. There's a lot of I'm just going to say it as it is. There's a lot of men out there that have an excess of male energy. I'm kind of giving a stereotype of a builder that would be very harsh energy with no or little spiritual understanding. And then you've got and he would be very unbalanced with the male-female energy. And we all have male or female energy, whether we're male or female. It is not anything to do with, it's not sex orientated or sexual preference orientated. It is to do with balancing the male-female within us. And then, so you've got the builder type stereotypes who are a lot of male energy and can be very aggressive sometimes. That type of male energy. And then you've got the other extreme where most of the spiritual men are very balanced within their male-female energies within themselves. And most of them are very gentle. The person that always comes to mind when I am thinking of that or explaining that is Prageet Harris, who is also a channel. And he now works with Lee Carroll or Kerianne. He's very, very balanced with his male-female energies. Okay, so let me see now. Okay, so this card is also for you, Cam. It's about clairvoyance and seeing situations very clearly from a very spiritual perspective. I do see you being above on a soul level and That's the wrong word. Sorry. What I mean is, I'm seeing an image of you, being out there in the universe and looking down. So that also tells me you've had several lifetimes where you've been, where you've lived on other star systems. You have a very strong Pleiadian influence. And I also do feel that you are a very gentle energy. Oh, you've got Archangel Michael. Self-belief, self-worth. I feel that you have quite an important mission here this time on Earth. And a lot of friends, a lot of encouragement along the way to really, a lot of light to really step into your shoes and your mission. And I see a lot of light around you. I see light pouring in. A lot of light beings with you. So I hope that's okay.
I love that. Yeah, we powered through these last two. And we got two more. Man, I'm really not feeling good. Some I have a bad flu. I have a really bad flu. It's bad. It's like I don't know what's going on with me. But this is Diamond Specs, and thank you for sending a super sticker, Diamond Specs. That was really nice of you. And do you have a question, Diamond Specs, or did you want to? Did you?
There is a remedy, Rob, for so boil lemons with grapefruit and you can add garlic, and you can also add ginger. You can and pour it into a glass, and you can also blend it as well with a blender or a hand blender, and drink that. You can add garlic. You can also add honey to taste, for the taste as well. You don't have to, you can eliminate the garlic if you don't want that, but definitely put lemon, honey, and ginger, and grapefruit. That is very good.
Lemon, honey, ginger, and grapefruit. I'm going to have to do. How many times do you do it? Just a couple times a day, or what?
Constantly. Just dose yourself up with it. Get a big saucepan and put all them in, and you can also freeze it as well afterwards if it's too much. But make a big pot of it and just boil it all, and then blend it up, whiz it up. You can also
boil it. You boil it. Okay. Yeah.
You boil it. Yeah. You boil it first and then blend it. You can also add things like turmeric or chili. And also another good thing is to have a hot bath to sweat it out. But also hot curries are very good. And also this is kind of what's the word? I can't think of the word. But Coca-Cola is so bad for you that if you're ill, it will kill off anything in your body.
Really?
Nepalese, yes, it's so bad. It's toxic stuff, but it will kill off anything in your body.
Wow, that's so interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah, the Nepalese use it as a medicine when they're ill, because that's where I learned it when I was in Nepal.
Would that be the same for like Dr. Pepper too? Is that what they call it, Dr. Pepper? Because it's like a doctor. I don't know.
I haven't heard the same thing about Dr. Pepper, but I've heard Coca-Cola is so bad that if you're ill, it can be good for you, which is strange because it's so bad that it will kill off anything.
Wow, that's interesting.
So I would leave that up to you, Rob, because there's some horrendous things in Coca-Cola.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, right? Yeah.
And also, if you have a hot curry, that will help to sweat the flu out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should maybe we'll just do this last one, and if that's okay, and then we'll call it a day, because I probably should get some rest. You're right. You know.
Yeah, do get some rest and some fresh air, some sea air. Are you near the sea at all?
No, I'm not, but I'm gonna go. I have to go run some errands after this, and I have to go out in the cold. It's like 17 degrees here, but I have to go do something. So, and I have to walk. So, I'm forced to go out. I actually have some stuff some supplements I take here. Like I take this stuff. It's called Tudka for my liver. This has Tudka, NAC, beetroot, and I can't remember what else it has in it. Or I'm reading the back. Yeah. That's what and then it has milk thistle too. And then I take this moringa. Moringa is supposed to be really good for you as well. Moringa is like a antioxidant. I've been taking this more. It's helping a little bit.
That's great, Rob. There's a lot of. I recently did a where I interviewed Kerianne McDonald, and she's got a wealth of information, and that is on my Substack. I'm not putting it anywhere else because it'll get taken down because of the information she shares. But with Super Sticker or Diamond Specs, hello, you are very spiritual. These cards, and it's part of your mission to help women and men and children on the spiritual path. These cards fell out for you so very quickly. Purification. This is about the aura, about chi, about shining. I see that love frequency in you so strongly. I know we actually connected earlier, but I see that a lot of pink and purple and crystals and color and sounds and healing and frequencies. That you've got the whole shebang going on. You've got the all the abilities, all the clairvoyances. You've had your Atlantean energy. You've had a past life in Atlantean and Lemuria. You've got a great connection to a lot of different star nations, which would be Pleiadian Syrians. Your voice needs a little bit of work, some clearing, which is to do with a past life where you were affected in a negative way at your passing, when you passed away in one of your lifetimes. I'm seeing kind of a Roman type situation. You also would have been one of the slaves or people in the Roman Colosseum. There were thousands of people, Roman Colosseum slaves. So purification is going on. I feel like you're about to launch something or take your next step onto the spiritual path. And I do see you being a spiritual teacher. Australia is coming up as well. I'm not sure why. Crystals, frequency, color, sound, healing, nature, unicorn energy, fairy energy, nature spirits, the goddess energy, Mother Earth energy. You've a past life in Atlantis. You've a past life in Lemuria. You've a past life in Ireland, when the high kings were here. Atlantis is very strong with you. Yoga. This is about teaching, spiritual teaching, and holding your space, holding your energy, and your auric fields is very strong. You've got a lot of light within you. So I hope that's okay. And do come and get a reading with me, guys. Only for January, I have everything is half price, which is a huge discount. So my Substack is Soma Arah, and also come and connect, come and join. We have with the Cosmic Starseed Academy, which I'm really going to be growing this year. It's all about you guys and channeling the Pleiadians, and I have different groups. I have a group on Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday are free. The Wednesday is €7 a month when you subscribe to my Substack. So I'm veering away. Being pushed away from all of the mainstream social medias, and I'm being pushed into or drawn or called into Substack. more and more. So there is a lot of uploads to Substack recently that you won't find anywhere else because they will be taken down or shadow banned or censored. So come join my Substack. Come be part of this cosmic evolutionary period that we're in. And with that, I'll leave it there because I know Rob needs to go and nurture himself.
Yeah, but thank you, Soma. I always love having you on. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for coming on and doing readings for us today. And yeah, and thank you, everybody. And yeah, please follow Soma at Soma Arah love on her website and on her Soma Arah Substack. And you can follow me on Substack too. I'm on there. And yeah, and thank you, Soma. You're amazing. I love this.
Let me just add for anyone watching now and also in the future, please do come and support Rob, both by subscribing and also little donations. It doesn't have to be $100. It can be $3, $5, $7, $9, $10, $11. You know, every bit really helps. And I know Rob is doing great work, and he's worked his ass off over the last couple of years since I think it was 2019. I found you anyway.
2019.
Yeah, and he's really grown his channel. He's worked his ass off. So please do come and give donation to him, support him, subscribe, like, share, come and get readings whenever I'm on, and donate for those to Rob, and just keep sharing. Yeah.
Thanks, Soma. And thank you, everybody, and this was amazing. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. And I will see you guys all later tonight. And have a good night, everyone. Thank you.